Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to week 2 of my journey, my road to tummy tuck. So I'm excited to report that this morning I'm down another 1.2 pounds. So I am down 7.2 pounds in 6 days. Today is day 7. Bought this hoodie like a couple of days ago because it's all things I love: mountain cactus, beautiful moon, and star constellations. I got this at Walmart in case you're curious. Funny thing is I decided to get a large because I thought, well, I'm rapidly shrinking, so I might as well. And even if it doesn't fit now, maybe it'll fit soon, you know. I decided to put it on this morning, and it fits. It's 11-13 in juniors. And it fits. Oh my god, look how cute. It's not even tight or anything. Oh, I love that. So I'm going to have kind of like a casual day today. I just finished yoga. I'm going to keep these pants on because they're super cozy. They just don't have pockets, which gets on my nerves. But anyways, loving this new hoodie. All right, working on refilling my goodie bowl here. I got Curious Dog. I got these, which is cool. I didn't know they were in little individual bags, but that's nifty. So other than this big giant thing, all I've gotten here are some more bars. I'm going to pour these in too. These are the Atkins pecan, kind of like clusters. Wow, look at that. Those are also itty bitty treats. How fun. So I need to pull out my granola bars. This is a Built Bar I've not tried yet. Oh, that's a puff. I'm not going to eat that. Trying to kind of sort of get organized. After we did that painting and stuff yesterday, I've got these other bars I've had over here. I'm going to have to just force myself to eat these because it is such a waste of money. I've got 3 boxes of Quest bars that in general look like really good flavors. This one is white chocolate raspberry, and then we've got cookie dough and chocolate brownie. The only thing I don't like about these, you guys, is that they're just that really thick, chewy consistency, which I just don't love. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like one of each and stick them in this box, or this bowl over here, to remind myself to get around to eating these bad boys, so I'm not wasting my money, because they're not gross. It's just a consistency issue that I have. Allergies are insane this morning. Here are my favorite. I'm gonna go dump them out as well, because this is pretty much my go-to lunch, because they're my favorite. They're protein bars, but they're not just bars, they're granola bars. Okay, so I'm sitting here having an afternoon snack, and I just broke into these Quest frosted cookies, birthday cake flavor. And anyways, I'm like, look how cute and yummy that looks. So I wanted to share it with you guys, give you a genuine taste test. The flavor is really good, but it is very chewy, and I think that's kind of just like a protein thing in general. It's like it's trying so hard to be a cookie, but it's not a cookie. The icing on the outside, though, is actually really good. Did you guys hear that noise? My throat burps uncontrollably. It'd be pretty embarrassing. Just gonna be real, you guys. I've gone. My emotions are insane. I have gone throughout this day smoking every 4 hours, and it is ridiculous. I think about smoking constantly, every second of every minute of every hour. I feel like I've eaten and I've munched on way more because I just want to smoke. My stress feels through the roof. Like, I almost just had a panic attack thinking about the fact that it is 5:40 and I still have over 80% of my calendar full of stuff for work I've not gotten done today. And I feel like I've just been drudging through every single task slowly, on top of internet issues, on top of withdrawal, on top of wanting to punch somebody in the face, and like it's just so freaking hard. Like, never start smoking. If you don't smoke, never do it. Don't put nicotine in your body. There's no part of it that's good for you. No part. Nothing. And I just hate that I've done this to myself. Okay, so my other liquid vitamin came in that I'm praying it tastes so much better. This is watermelon flavor. Berry Life. So this is a bariatric formula. So fingers crossed. I'll try it in the morning. I had a cheese stick, you know, like a mozzarella stick. No, not like string cheese. And then here's my little slider. This is barbecue, pulled pork, American cheese, a half a slice, and a little pretzel bun. Sounds good, but I'm gonna wait until my asparagus is done to eat my vegetables first, because I often get stuck on pulled pork. If I am able to eat this and the asparagus, I'll get me some more of just the pulled pork by itself. I'm making my asparagus spears in the air fryer. What I do for them is I use this is avocado oil. Keep it here on the stove as a healthy alternative. I still use vegetable oil, but only in certain things. So I sprinkle some of that on, not even like a whole serving. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and it is fantastic. Love them so much, so I can't wait to eat them. So if I'm able to eat the slider and the asparagus, all that, it's 565 calories. I think it was like 31 grams of protein. So my total calories so far for the day would be 1655, and I don't remember the protein. Protein would be 104 for the day, so that's super. And I didn't even have 2 protein shakes. I did have a protein bar, probably around, I don't know, 3 or 4, because it's my favorite flavor, and I didn't have it for lunch, so I wanted to have it later. And it's the Atkins peanut butter granola. So good. All right, here's my little toasted, crunched up asparagus. Oh my God. So I was able to eat that one slider, but because of that bread, boy was it packy. And it was, I definitely felt full, like I ate plenty. And it felt heavy on my stomach for probably about an hour. So I definitely won't be eating those pretzel buns again. Hey, so if you have enjoyed this video, then I recommend you come and check me out on Patreon, where the full video will be shared on the health and fitness tier, where we are creating a tribe of like-minded individuals trying to prioritize their health and better their life. And over there, I share all of the weigh-ins, the before and after pictures, the nitty-gritty, all of the details, a lot more personal, in-depth sharing. And so if you're interested in that, rather than just kind of hitting the highlights here on YouTube, then come check me out on Patreon. The link is always in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah. I woke up this morning exactly the same. Didn't lose an ounce, but I'm okay with that. Today definitely started out abnormal. I actually went to bed decently early to wake up at 6 to try to tackle a work project I was too tired to do last night after 8. So I successfully got up about 6:15, was powering away on work stuff. So I knew all my morning routines were going to have to wait, and I was going to try to do them around 8 or 9 after I powered through that project. I did not get done with that project, and about 9, the internet guy showed up to look and see what's wrong with our internet. The problem is my computer, so I've got a few things I need to fix on there that are just causing it to be overloaded. But anyways, this morning I did mix up the watermelon stuff, and with the 8 ounces of water, it's not bad, but it's not real good. So I'm going to try it with 4 ounces, and I forgot to add the fiber to it. And then I got busy and I never drank this, so I'm going to dump it out. I'm going to do 4 ounces and add the fiber and see what it tastes like then. So 4 ounces, which is not a lot, but here is this guy. This is a tablespoon, so I'm not going to fill it up. Yummy. Let's add some ice to that. Also, I don't remember if I said this last night or not, but because the Berry Life powder stuff has so much B vitamins in it, I removed the B complex vitamin supplement from my pill box, because obviously I don't need it, which is a bummer. You really spend a lot of money in trying to get healthy and trying to find what works and what doesn't. Let's taste this. It's like a... Oh my gosh, the watermelon is so much better concentrated, because it actually just tastes like a tart watermelon. Okay, so because I am behind on my morning routine, I'm going to put Maple in her kennel and get started on that now. I can't have her out when I'm doing yoga because she just wants to jump and lay all over me. She thinks it's a blast. So I'm going to do that. I did do a meditation this morning while I was sitting here working, but anyways, I just need to get started. I did do my protein shake as well, but anyways, I'm just behind. Thankfully, I don't have to go anywhere today, but I did run out of my favorite Atkins protein shake, so now I'm down to just the cinnamon one, which is good. But believe it or not, it's kind of thin, and I really love that thick chocolate one in the morning. I'm sure I would like vanilla too, but I just like that thick one. It actually keeps me full for a while, makes me feel like I've actually had breakfast. So I may go to Dollar General today or send to my kid and see if we can find any. Okay, so my son came in here and we were farting around and we were measuring him on the new Wi-Fi scale and looking at all of our numbers and trying to figure out that stuff. Anyway, so I'm finally getting around to yoga. It's literally been like probably 40 minutes. So again, running behind today, but I'm going to, here's my goal. I'm going to do my yoga meditation. I'm going to get to my desk. I'm going to have my first protein snack and start my water. I need to start my water before my protein, but anyway, and get to work. Yeah, so I guess that's not like a long, difficult list, but anyways, I just need to get caught up on my morning routine stuff so I can get going with the rest of my day.
Good morning and welcome back. Okay, so where did I leave you off? So one thing, it's raining this morning, so it sounds beautiful and peaceful outside with the windows open. Last night I made a taco soup that I found on Pinterest, and it was saying that it was low carb, and then in the recipe she was like, if you're not trying to do low carb, add some corn and black beans. And I'm like, I'm all about corn and black beans. It's just getting more vegetables in your body, right? So I added those, which I had showed you guys the soup because it ended up being delicious. It's very creamy because you put cream cheese in it. Anyways, so I estimated 2 servings of that, which it was probably like 900 calories. So anyways, this morning I woke up it went back and forth. Today I'm on day 9 and I have spent the last 4 days. I'm so proud of day 9 days in a row of daily yoga. First goal is 30 days straight, and my next challenge is traveling. I'm taking my yoga mat with me, so really excited to be on a really good kick this time. Okay, I got yoga done and I wanted to show you guys this shirt because I'm so excited. So this is just like a t-shirt. I've had this for probably over a year, and it used to just be really fitted, and now it's like really loose, which is really nice. I guess that's the difference between 10 pounds. I mean, yes, I'm wearing my Judy Blues today. These are their actual jeans and not like they're kind of like really stretchy jegging type pants. So these are...
So I want to mention one note in here. I'm on day 9 of this whole new process. And I want to mention that yesterday and apparently again today, I've actually had food cravings for the very first time in this whole 9-day thing, where I'm craving a specific food. The food is like an instant pasta related thing. So I don't know. It's like ramen, but have you seen those? Like, they're like the cups, and they have like, you know, it's the kind where you just put water in it and throw it in the microwave. It looks like a cup. It's not exactly ramen. Like the one that I like is like a chicken teriyaki flavor. And kind of midday used to be my norm. At least 3 or 4 days a week, that's what I would have for lunch. Because I could run into the kitchen, you know, whatever. It was really quick. And so since I've been doing this, I've just been doing like a protein bar or whatever. Which is actually a granola bar. I shouldn't say protein bar because protein bars are like those chewy material things, and they're really, I don't like them. So the granola bar is like granola, and it's really good. However, just yesterday I was craving some of those noodles, and I didn't eat any, but I just found it interesting that was like the first time I thought, kind of in the middle of my work day, that sounds good. And then I just, you know, whatever. But I felt also like actually hungry. Whether at that moment or a different moment, I'm not sure. But anyways, I just had that same feeling. I'm sitting here working. It's 2:51 in the afternoon. I've had 3 sources of protein. And I'm finishing off the last of my white cheddar popcorn thing, which is a nice, like, low-calorie, I call it snack. It gets in that munchy craving that I have. But another craving I've always, well, 2 other ones I've dealt with a lot, or not dealt with, I've just always had, is pasta and ice cream. I've had no ice cream since I started this. I am going to allow myself my favorite ice cream, but by just eating the actual serving size, which I buy it in pints because it's a specific flavor that only comes in pints, and it's white chocolate raspberry with truffles or something like that, with chocolate truffles. Anyway, it's super freaking good. So usually I eat the whole pint at once, which I can't even tell you right now how many calories is in it because I've not looked at it. But I did glance at it the other day to see how many serving sizes were in it, and it says there's 3. So I would need to just eat a third of that, which I don't know. That doesn't seem like much, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have to find some other sort of sweet treat. But anyways, I'm craving pasta, and I got to wondering, is this because I reached, you know, day 9, or is it because I'm like the week before my cycle? I don't know. I can tell you typically when I was doing intermittent fasting and then eating crap the whole rest of the day, which was my whole normal routine, usually the week before and or the week of my cycle, I would have days where I was like ravenously hungry. And I would allow myself to carb load, which means I just ate way more than I normally did. And a lot of times my weight wouldn't even fluctuate a lot during that time. So that was always kind of my justification of, well, I'm starving, so my body is wanting more food. I eat more food. I don't gain weight. So it must have just needed that, you know. But so I'm kind of wondering if that's what's happening. Yesterday I allowed myself to snack a whole lot more. Just more time. I ate more often throughout the day because I was feeling hungry. I just ate good stuff when I was feeling hungry. And today, so far, that's what I'm doing. Just snacking more, eating more. But everything but the popcorn so far has had an added protein source. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, why? Have you experienced that? Do you have specific cycle cravings if you're a lady? Okay, so I just had my first potential like weird lap band feeling. So I never even finished eating like the popcorn I was gonna eat. It was just like crumbs in the bottom. I just ended up throwing it away. And I decided, since I was having like sweet, you know, hormonal cravings, I would just have one of those Atkins peanut butter cups, and I just ate that. It's 2 peanut butter cups, but it's very chewy. It's very, I guess because of the added protein. So it took me forever to chew it, and then I took a drink after because it wasn't so much food that I didn't think I could drink after, you know, like if I eat a meal. And I felt this pressure right here, right below my bra line is where my lap band sets, where my esophagus comes down to meet my stomach. And I felt this uncomfortable pressure for like, I don't know, 10 or 12 seconds. Not long, but like not normal either. And I'm like immediately picturing the image of like what my band looks like on ultrasound and thinking, what just happened? What just happened? Is it because the chocolate was moving past some popcorn kernels, or I don't know, but I definitely don't want to put anything in my body now, so I guess I kind of handled the cravings. One thing I want to mention too, I have found, okay, look at this. Cheetos on my desk. This used to be just my everyday life. I'd have a thing of Cheetos here. I've got some nuts here. You see how my dog, she comes looking when she hears paper sounds? Yeah, not for you. Anyway, so one thing I did was this red bowl right here has snack foods in it. In fact, I need to move that back over because I found that to be so helpful. Oh, I've showed you guys this a few times before. I would have this here, and I would move these over here where, okay, literally my back is to them, and I went the first 6 or 7 days, never even thought about them. So I found that just having the healthy stuff right here where I'm seeing it 100 times a day, so it's my immediate go-to if I want to munch or eat anything, helped a ton. So this is my protein pasta I'm doing, rotini, and it's Lulu Pasta brand. Plant-based. So the serving size is, there's about 4 per container. So I think I'm just going to try and put that in a bowl, divide it by half, divide it by half. Okay, so I literally measured it out, and this is 1 serving size, and I think that's plenty, because obviously it'll be fatter when it's cooked. That's a 1/4 of the package, and that is 140 calories, 23 carbs, 19 grams of protein. Ooh, and lots of fiber. 19 grams of fiber. That's awesome. Here it is. That's a lot, right? 644 calories and 36 grams of protein. Okay, so I just came to a gas station, about 20 minutes away from home, specifically to get some new protein shakes, because I think I mentioned in a previous bit that the ones my son got at Dollar General, I'm not a big fan of. Miss here, this is a small come and go though, and I realized when I was sitting there looking around, and the only protein shakes they had were the ones, I got some here last week, and they're like the fruity cereal flavor and cookies and cream and stuff like that I've yet to try. I'm looking for something kind of plain and simple for every morning. So, but anyways, I did find this. It's a strawberry Greek yogurt bar with chocolate with added, it's got 9 grams of protein. So it's like a, you know, like a little treat, but it's 9 grams of protein, 140 calories, live active cultures. Not so bad. It was in the refrigerated section, so I need to just get home and put it in the fridge because I can't eat anything right now. I'm still burping from the last thing I ate.
But then I saw these, and a lot of people have been mentioning on YouTube and health and fitness videos that like beef jerky is really good. I'm not sure if I could honestly eat both of these at the same time due to the texture and consistency. Maybe slowly. But it's mozzarella cheese and pepperoni, which I love both of. And if you eat the whole thing, it's 180 calories, 12 grams of protein. So this would be like a really great snack. And honestly, if I end up like loving that kind of together regularly, I could just buy, you know, like a pepperoni, what do you call them? Sausage? I could just buy some, you know, pepperoni and mozzarella cheese and like just, you know, make my own little snack kits at home. Because I'm already a cheese lover, so there's that. And I love pepperoni. Like, I used to put those two things together, like, on crackers when people have, like, those snack trays at events. But anyways, I realized when I was sitting there in this store looking at the lack of protein shakes that there is a large come and go just about 5 minutes further down the road. So I'm going to head there. It's a huge one, and they have, like, tons and tons of drink choices. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to find what I'm wanting there. Okay, so better luck at this location. I did find something very similar. It's a different brand, but it is 40 milligrams of protein and it's vanilla. So I got 2 vanilla, 2 chocolate of that brand. I've been eyeballing these for a while and not gotten one yet. It's a Quest peanut butter cookie and a Quest chocolate chip cookie. Both have 15 grams of protein per cookie. Not bad. I can feel them. They're soft, so they'll probably be yummy. And then they didn't have very many like bar options, but they did have this. Okay, this one right here sounds really good. It's a marshmallow treat, so it looks like a granola bar with like a little bit of marshmallows throughout, which if it reminds me of like a Rice Krispie treat. Okay, 140 calories and 12 grams of protein. And then this one, made by that same company, I guess, called One, is peanut butter chocolate chip, 160 calories and 12 grams of protein. So when I get home, I'm going to lay this stuff out on the island just to show you, because what my point in getting this stuff is, one, I was running low on anything other than like treats and poopy shakes. And we have, today is, what is today? Thursday? Yes, today's Thursday. So until we go out of town, we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's 3 mornings. Then I need my protein shake. But then we're gonna go out of town Sunday, and then we'll come back home Thursday night. And I want to shake for Friday morning, because then that morning I'll do my normal grocery order. Because like I've mentioned before, usually Friday mornings I do my grocery order for the following week. I'm not doing that this week because we're not going to be here most of next week. So so instead I'm just going to be raging my pantry to see what I can make to feed us. Which we don't need very many meals while we're home, because Thursday night we have the wedding rehearsal and they're serving dinner. No, Friday night. Yeah, Friday night we have the wedding rehearsal, they're serving dinner. Saturday night is the wedding and they're serving dinner. And then Sunday we leave. So I don't need to make anything other than what I'm making tonight, which I forgot I need hamburger meat. Crap. Maybe I'll send my kid to do that. I need like a pound of hamburger meat to make dinner tonight. Like, that's it. Yeah. So then just, you know, we'll get home late Thursday night next week, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So then Friday morning will be not only catch up on work, but order groceries, do meal planning and all that for like the next week. So, so I just needed to make sure that I have my protein shakes, my protein snacks, my protein lunch for the rest of today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so I'm home. So I have this over here as just like a random thing, but I have these laid out. So just as an example, you've got breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, and then have a healthy dinner. So then see the trend. And sometimes the snack is not, like right now, this is not for sure what I'll eat, but it's just like an example. I don't always have like a treat snack, but if this has got 15 grams of protein, I'll probably do it. And then these are just so good, so I've just laid those out. But anyways, I think I have 1 or 2 regular protein bars left, so that's probably what I'll, you know, do here. This is more like a treat. But anyways, so just an example. I did end up having that pepperoni and mozzarella, and oh my god, it's so good. It reminded me of like eating a pizza. So, I mean, obviously the brain can correlate, but satisfied and actually feel like full right now. Like not stuffed, but full. I am making those mini cheddar barbecue meatloaves again, and instead of any carbs this time, I made me some baked asparagus and some green beans, and I'm so excited to eat. And it's only 710 calories total, so that puts me at 1500 and something for the day. Good morning. It is day 11, and I weighed in today at 229 even. So I spent a day or two, I think it was like 229.2, and the last 2 days have been 229.0 both. So again, I'm not disappointed in a same number or losing just a couple ounces, because I know my body is fighting this number. All good things. I'm tired. I only slept 5.5 hours last night, and I have a busy day today because this is my last Friday. It's my Friday, obviously, last day of the week, and I've got a lot of work stuff to finish, but also stuff to get done for our trip. So, I feel pressured to get a ton done, and so that is definitely causing some stress. I would have liked to have woken up at 6, but I was up until 1 working, so I did not wake up until 7:30. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off this day. Well, thank goodness to my tracker, it just reminded me that today is my day to do my body measurements, and I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna get that done here in a minute, and I will report back the difference in the last week. We'll talk about difference in brands. This Muscle Milk vanilla 40 grams of protein is nowhere near as good as that Fairlife Elite with the 42 grams of protein. That tastes so much better. It's not bad, but it's not, it tastes more like a protein shake. So for my body measurement check-in, which again I do this weekly on Friday, and I've done this for months, I basically had no change from last week to today. Last week I was 230.7, and today I'm 229.0, so that's down 1.7 pounds, but like no measurable difference. I don't know if that means losing fat, gaining muscle, or what, but I'm not going to stress over it. I will say though that in previous weeks, when all I was doing was trying to eat less, but I wasn't like tracking everything or anything, you know, I would still lose like, you know, I'd say at least 1 inch a week, but and I had bigger weeks, of course, where I lost a lot more. What was that last one? I'm looking here. Yeah, so part of me feels like I'm in my pre-period bloat, because my period starts in 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and I definitely do bloat like that. I set my goal to be 219 by the end of September based on how quickly I was losing initially, because I had greatly surpassed my initial goal. So I'm not going to be bent out of shape if I don't make that goal, because that would be losing 10 pounds in the next 8 days. But if my body would get past the plateau, and I think that would be possible. Because I am going to maintain my routine and my yoga and everything on our vacation. The only thing is I don't know that I want to bring a scale in my suitcase. So I need to message the Airbnb owner and ask her if they have one. Okay. Oh, is that a rush? All right. Got protein done. Got yoga done. Put on a little makeup. Change clothes. 9 minutes until my conference call. Gotta get my vitamins in. Oh, I forgot to add ice. It's like, wow, that's so much quieter. Definitely going to be burping first 15 minutes of my call because I had to guzzle the last quarter of my protein shake because I was like, oh my god, I gotta get my vitamins and everything, and I'm just running out of time. Ugh. So grainy if you don't mix it well. Made it to my desk with my water with 1 minute to go. Woo! It's just gonna be a wild day. Okay, so it's Friday afternoon. Here I am doing my Walmart run before we go out of town, and I'm spending way too much money on health food stuff, you guys. But dang, trying to figure out what works, you know. So I could not find, I found a Slim Fast high protein shake, which was my favorite before I found the Fairlife one at a gas station. This one is high protein and it's vanilla, so fingers crossed. I got this new thing to try, which says it's peppermint bark, and I'm praying it looks like the picture, because if this is one of them protein bars, like I read all over it trying to figure out, is this a chewy protein bar or does it look like that? I don't know. This one got my attention because, you know, I'm an 80s kid. We grew up on Pop-Tarts. So anyways, it's like a chocolate cake flavored Pop-Tart, but with 20 grams of protein. Most of what I got that I wanted to talk to you about was vitamins. And I'm going to be in crazy mode as soon as I get home, trying to get everything done for the wedding rehearsal. So this is just, I mentioned that I use wipes to clean my face in the morning after I wake up. I just decided to get this kind this time because they have them individually wrapped, and I can just throw, you know, 5 or 6 in my suitcase when we go instead of having to take like the whole package. So I'm trying to be like smarter about packing. So vitamins. Okay, you guys know I take the powder vitamin for all my normal daily stuff, right? And it's like calcium, like blah blah blah, it's just all the stuff, right? It's got all the stuff, but it doesn't have like extra stuff. That's my thing. I'm trying to pre-sort through this bag here. I'm sure I look chaotic. Anyways, this is a pretty nice shot here how I have it set up. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Okay, so my normal daily vitamins, I get in everything I need. But what I've been looking for are some things that are in addition to like a daily multivitamin, like the powder I take, that's specific. So I got some collagen. You guys, it's hard to find just collagen. This was like one of 45 products, and all the other ones have like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I don't need that. I'm already taking a ton of that. So this is 6,000 milligrams of collagen alone, which is for skin, hair, and nails. So this will help with regrowing my hair. I lose hair like nuts. I mean, it ain't even nothing, but it's not super noticeable on me because thankfully I was blessed with really thick hair. So I have a lot of hair, but I mean, it's all over the house. It's like a running joke in the family. So that worth a try. Everybody would like nicer skin and nails also. Okay, so then this Ollie brand, they got me with their cute packaging and their colorful stuff. However, I also researched them, and what I like about these 3 here I've got on my leg is they're all for something different, and they're not normal vitamins. They're not A, B, C, D, Y, zinc, potassium, calcium, none of that. These are herbal supplement combinations that are meant to do a specific thing. And the 3 of these are not identical, and one of them is not an everyday pill. Okay, so I got these 2, Goodbye Stress and Happy Hoo-Ha. Who doesn't want a happy hoo-ha? To add to my daily count. Okay, so I'll tell you about those in just a sec. But then I got this one called Beat the Bloat, because I was reading about it, and you know, I'm always complaining about being bloated like days before and during my cycle, and it's like, shoot, if I could just take a pill like, you know, the week before, maybe the week, you know, whatever. I mean, who knows, maybe I would want to use it daily. I don't know. But anyways, you know, it took me a couple months to get through this, but it's worth a try. I hate being bloated, and they have a pill just for that. So let's talk about this one really quick. So Beat the Bloat, what is in this one is, let me hold it so you can see it. Oh my God, look, I'm like an old lady. I gotta back up, I'm too close. Okay, so it has 50 milligrams of ginger extract, 100 milligrams of fennel extract, 100 milligrams of dandelion extract, and a 75 milligram blend of a digestive enzyme blend, which has amylase, lactase, I don't know, some weird few things in there. But so it's primarily made out of dandelion, fennel, and ginger. I like that. It's not a lot of weird stuff, okay? The Goodbye Stress one I got because I've actually been looking at my stress levels on my Samsung watch here, and I'm even more stressed out than like I thought I was, because like, dude, that red is spiking. Like, I can insert some screenshots in here. What I was looking at it the other day, I was like, holy cow. And it's all during my work day. It's nuts. Anyway, Goodbye Stress says multi-benefit blend to stay calm, feel centered, and have a balanced mood. Now, what is in this one is 125 milligrams of ashwagandha, 100 milligrams of GABA, 100 milligrams of L-theanine, and 75 milligrams of lemon balm extract. Again, not anything I'm taking in my normal daily thing, which is wonderful. So if this will just help me like calm the hell down, I'm for it. Okay, the Happy Hoo Ha. This is funny, you guys. Okay, so Happy Hoo Ha supports vaginal health and pH balance. Multi-strain vaginal probiotics. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I have nothing wrong with my Hoo Ha. There's nothing wrong. There's no problem. But if I can take a pill a day to have a healthier Hoo Ha, or a, you know, like pH balance, you guys, that's important. I started really learning about that in my 30s. Like, it's important. And I'm realizing I'm quickly running out of time and I've got to get home. Anyway, so what's in this one is just a vaginal probiotic blend, 100 billion CFU, and it's lactobacillus acidophilus. That's what's in it. Anyways, it's a probiotic for your cooch. So, worth a shot. Anyways, I mean, I'm 38. I don't have any real major symptoms of like being premenopausal or anything, but I'm just being mindful of it. And I think part of struggling with trying actively to lose weight the last few months prior to starting this protein stuff, I think hormones was playing a big part in making it just a little more challenging than, you know, I wish it was. Another thing I got, because I'm like freaking desperate, y'all, I got like nicotine patches and nicotine gum. What the hell, I'll give it a try. The only thing is I know that when you stick on the patch, you're not supposed to be smoking. So you put the patch on when you are ready to quit, which means, of course, it's like a 6-week thing. There's two other kinds of patches. You step yourself down over 6 weeks. I've still got time to do that. I don't know if I'm going to start this like ASAP or wait until maybe like our travel day Sunday or our first day somewhere new Monday. I'm just trying to think of what day would be the least stressful for me to cut out the vape entirely and just stick on a patch and chew some gum when I feel like I'm gonna go crazy, and just break the mouth to hand to mouth habit, the habit of grabbing and doing it and whatever. So yeah. So and the nicotine gum might be helpful, like getting through the airport and stuff. Like, I'm one of those, I've flown since I've been a vapor, and I've done it in bathrooms, I've done it in restaurants, right in the middle of the restaurant, all the things you're not supposed to do. So anyways, I'm gonna try that. Okay, so I'm gonna start the nicotine patches right now, because here's the thing. On my way to town, I got to looking at my vape. She empty. Okay. It was almost empty, and I thought, okay, I just won't use it very much, and I'll make my, you know, trip to town, run my errands, make it home. I'll be fine. It's fine. I am like craving that so bad. I'm like, okay, I've got nicotine gum sitting here. I got these patches. Like, why not just start? Why not just jump in? I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you're supposed to leave the nicotine patch on overnight, but I don't think I'm going to, because I've heard people have issues with that. And it doesn't sound healthy to me. So I'm going to jump on this. Let's see. And I'm sitting at Sonic, by the way. I decided to splurge on my favorite eat out treat, which is a Dr. Pepper with vanilla and a 4-piece order of mozzarella sticks. Most of the time, I can either eat like 2 or 4 of the mozzarella sticks. So I can't always eat all 4. And I usually get a large Dr. Pepper. I was looking at the calories though, and to get a small Dr. Pepper, it's only 100 calories. And I was like, I just want the taste, you know, just like a little cute little, you know, vanilla Dr. Pepper. Slap it on there. So I think the total calories, if I do eat all 4 of the mozzarella sticks and the Dr. Pepper, I think it was like 510. Let me double check. It's 470, and that puts me at 880 for the day, because I actually was so busy this morning. I forgot to eat for a long time. Also forgot to get in my water, so this is my second one I've been guzzling while I was driving to try and get it in. And I know with the running rehearsal tonight, they're doing chicken fettuccine alfredo. Oh my god, yum. And an Olive Garden like salad, which I'm stoked about. And like breads and all other like sides and stuff. I'm gonna be having the pasta and the Alfredo sauce after eating a salad. So like, and that's it. I'm gonna skip on the chicken because I usually get stuck on it, but I'm excited about that. So we'll see. I may only just like eat 2 of the mozzarella sticks because I am starving, but that dinner is an hour and a half from now, so I don't need to be like super full. Okay, so I just realized how dumb it would be to put this on at 4:30 in the afternoon knowing I'm going to take it off at bedtime. So I'm going to start this in the morning. And for now, in my craziness, I'm going to just get out some nicotine gum to have after I eat. I just want to have it handy because I'm going to be driving. So yeah, so I guess I'm starting the patch tomorrow. So I am going to end this vlog, this evening, and probably not film over the weekend. And so what I will do is I will, first thing Monday morning while we're on our vacation, I will sit down in a quiet corner and catch up with you guys and let you know if I've done the patch and how, all that stuff. Okay, so that's what we'll do. In fact, what was I just about to say? I showed you all the goodies I got. I showed you, I'm super stoked about that. Most of that protein stuff for eating is going to be for after the vacation. I'm really excited to fill my pill bottle. Like, I know that sounds so lame, but like, I feel like these are all things that are so good for me. So I'm like excited to get them in my body. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else like the rest of this evening related to health and fitness that I need to share. So I'm going to wrap up this weekly video series here, and I will be back with you guys early next week on how I did throughout the weekend, through the wedding, first travel day in a long time. Did I end up with travel bloat? Is there a scale to weigh at the Airbnb? What am I going to do? What am I going to do if there's not? And, okay, so the food came while I was talking. I'm just like, let me get in this. How is that so good? Whenever of that soda that I don't drink before I eat, excuse me, I can't drink. Because after mozzarella sticks, because cheese is packy, I won't be able to drink anything for probably an hour or so. So I'm probably only going to drink half of a small. Go me. Anyway, what I was going to say is I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along this week. Let me know how you're doing on your goals and your journey. Do you have any questions for me? What are you struggling with? What do you need help with? Do you have any opinions on all this stuff I've been like researching and buying and whatever? Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I love you guys. Mwah.